Hey guys, GameBar06 here, and we're back with yet another video for today. And for this video, this is a Lapis Luzuli drawing from Steven Universe. Someone from Impact's Discord server asked me to draw this, and I didn't have any ideas at the time. I was kind of at, I think, what's called an art block. So I decided, why not? You guys might be noticing this video slightly different from pretty much every other video I've uploaded, every other drawing video at least I've uploaded, because if you're not seeing here, I'm building building up the entire image versus tracing an image that I created on paper. And I mentioned this in the last two videos, but yeah, I'm trying to draw more on, like, solely on my phone. So this is all done on my phone versus tracing an image that I've already drawn on paper. And that's for two reasons. One, in case I'm at a point where I don't have a pencil and paper to actually draw, I can still draw in general. And two, it just, I'm not going to say it makes the work faster, because this project, it was like 5 hours and 16 minutes. It took me, I think, it took me nearly 4 hours just to get the final line art. So, yeah. However, it does take me some time to create the drawings, and I usually take breaks when I took breaks when I made this one, so that's why it's like 2 weeks later that I'm making this. I've also started doing an animation, which hopefully will be at least 3 minutes long when I make it. If you guys don't remember from last year, I think I uploaded this around February or March of last year, but I did tan versus brown anime styles, stick fighter, some title like that. It was the first full animation project that I made and uploaded on my channel. I do have other animations before that I uploaded, but those are just simple practice animations that I did prior to finishing the project. So I'm remaking it, and hopefully it's going to be 10 times better than what you guys have seen. I mean, if you guys remember the last trailer I showed for like a Turtle versus Market collaboration, you guys will probably be able to see that that's a significantly better. That alone is a significantly better animation than what I did for Tan versus Brown. But it's been about a year since I started animating on my phone, so hopefully you guys can see a difference when I upload the remake. The remake is going to be featuring different. It's going to be referencing different animes. These can have moves from different animes, and I'll give one of you a bonus in the comment section for whenever that video comes out, which hopefully will be in the next month or two, of what moves from what animes that actually, all the different references that I put in a video. To be clear, when I say reference, what I mean is I'm going to be using the move itself. I'm not going to be tracing anything. It's all going to be my own animation. I'm not just going to take other people's work and try to pass it off as my own, or try to take credit for it like Master Media. What Master Media did before he was exposed for tracing. So keep that in mind. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm not trying to take credit for other people's work. Anytime I've shown other people's work, anytime I've put music on my channel that's not mine, since I don't currently create music, I've always credited people, because I'm simply believe that if something's not yours, you should be giving credit to the person who made it, because it's simply plagiarism. It's just, I mean, it's illegal, and it's just simply not morally right whatsoever. It's not ethical, so don't do that. Anyway, let's get back to the drawing. So I don't watch Steven Universe, so I don't really know who this character is. I've seen some episodes, don't really know who she is. What I'm doing right now is I'm drawing her in my own style, obviously. Based on the proportions, you guys can probably see this is my own style. I'm not drawing her in the original style, because it would, I mean, that's just not what I do. If you guys want me to draw the Steven Universe style, then I can do that. I might uh, redo. I might do the 20 art style challenge with a 20 kete, or with Kiwamete kete, or with if you guys remember the OC I made that has orange hair and uh, red eyes. Yeah, her name's Kira Hoshigaki. I might do it with her. If you guys want to see that, let me know. So, if you guys can see currently, on the right are two references. One's to my own art. I just had that reference so I can figure out how to draw the face properly. Or properly in my own way. Since, yeah, that to the right, that's the face of an LC that I created. If you guys remember that video, that video was like a month ago, roughly. I still haven't named that character specifically yet. So, if you guys have a name for the blonde on the right, that's a character I made in the previous video. Let me know. Anyway, I enjoy doing this. This challenged me because a year ago, when I first started, or actually like 6 months ago or so, when I tried doing this, tried drawing digitally, when I just tried drawing a head, I didn't really think I was going to be able to draw at this level. Now, this level isn't necessarily the best thing ever. However, I think in comparison to the previous art I've made where you guys have seen me trace an image of my own drawing, this is of the same quality. This is around the same level as that. I mean, the only thing is it does take some time. This video is a little longer because since the project itself was a 5-hour thing. When I exported it, it was exported. It was like 4 minutes long versus when I exported the other ones before, it was like a minute long. So when it comes to doing, I'm not sure if one takes longer than the other because the other one, it does take time for me to actually draw the base figure and then put all the features on. But yeah, I did enjoy doing this, and I'm going to be doing more in the future. And actually, speaking of the future, the next video, I do not know when this will come up, but I'm going to be doing I'm not sure if you guys have heard of the term art jam, but an art jam is basically when someone hosts an event based on a certain theme, and a bunch of artists draw something for the said theme. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be in the theme, and I'm doing this in someone else's server, so Simsy's Discord server. The first art video I ever made, I showed you guys an example for not his art. So you guys should know that Simsy's is pretty good. So I'm in this server, and he's hosting an event. By the way, if you guys want to join, I can put the link in the description if you guys are interested. Just let me know in the comment section, and I'll put it in a pinned comment. Either way, if you guys basically for the art and the theme that's being done in this is a 1 month art event. By the way, this is if you guys want to participate in this art event, the due date the due date is April 16th because it started on March 16th. The theme is tomboys, and that's not really important, but basically the definition of a tomboy, at least according to from what I got from Google, which Google got the definition from Oxford, which from what I know, based on what I've learned back during my community college days, that Oxford is the most official dictionary in the world. If a word isn't in the Oxford dictionary, it just doesn't exist. So it's the most reliable. It's the best dictionary, at least from what I've known. So anyway, from that definition, it is a female that has characteristics that are more traditionally associated with males. an example of this I can think of is if you think about a mechanic. To me, a mechanic is a. Oh wait, actually, that's not the full definition. Uh, not characteristics. Well, characteristics, but like okay. Uh, noisy activities that are associated with males. So examples of this, at least that I think apply. A mechanic, someone who fixes cars, a football player. That's a very rough sport. One of the most physical sports I know. I'm not sure if basketball would be applicable. Like, but if you think about basketball, you're probably thinking NBA, and NBA is males. But those are some examples I can think of. Uh, if you guys have seen Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, I think Winry is an example of a tomboy character. Let's see. That's about just females who enjoy physical, noisy, sometimes dirty activities that are more associated with males. So, anyway, I don't know why I rambled on about that, but let's talk about what's going to be going on in the future. So, like I said, I'm going to be drawing something for that, and essentially, I'm going to be doing because I really wanted the theme to because there's a poll, and I wanted the theme to be Straw Hats, the Straw Hat Pirates. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a female Luffy as a tomboy, which will probably just be female Luffy in the current clothing he wears, either the Wano clothing or his the generic post time skip outfit that he first wore um, after the 2 years of training. I'm gonna be using one of those. So yeah, that should be coming out in the next week or two. I still obviously have to get used to drawing digitally, slowly on my phone. I'm still practicing traditional drawing, and if I had an appropriate setup, I would make videos showing you guys how I draw traditionally, but I don't really have something like that, so I just have a phone. Maybe I could use some books, but I don't really know how to set that up properly. Um, that's That's the point. So as you can see here, the drawing's almost done. I created the background. I created the action lines to signify that she's flying. So there's that, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.